President Bola Tinubu has emerged as the new chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. Speaking in a statement on Sunday in Guinea-Bissau, the president said, and I quote, "We will take democracy seriously. Democracy is very tough, but it is the best form of government." Tinubu succeeds President Umaru Embalo of Guinea-Bissau as ECOWAS chairman. Tinubu's emergence was announced at the 63rd Ordinary Section of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS. The 63rd Ordinary Section Summit was first engagement of the President within the African continent since his assumed office on May 29, 2023. Tinubu, who is the latest entrant into the exclusive club of heads of state in West Africa, pledged to bear the responsibility of the office and run an inclusive administration of the regional organization. The Nigerian leader, however, warned that the threat to peace in the sub-region had reached an alarming proportion, with terrorism and an emerging pattern of military takeover that now demands urgent and concerted actions. He said, "Insecurity and creeping terrorism were stunting the progress and development of the region." Tinubu called for a collective action from member states, pledging that under his leadership, frameworks will be harmonized to actualize the dreams of ECOWAS. On peace and security, the threat has reached an alarming level and needs urgent actions in addressing the challenges. Indeed, without a peaceful environment, progress and development in the region will continue to remain elusive. In this regard, we must remain committed to the utilization of all regional frameworks at our disposal to address the menace of insecurity, Tinubu has said, according to a statement by spokesman Dele Alakon. The president noted that ECOWAS had developed a security architecture which covers a wide range of areas that involve kinetic and non-kinetic operations, including preventive diplomacy. There is also the Regional Plan of Action on Fight Against Terrorism 2022 to 2024, as well as the operationalization of the ECOWAS Standby Force on Fight Against Terrorism. I will ensure that we immediately harmonize these plans and mobilize resources, as well as the political will towards the actualization of the initiatives. As terrorists do not respect boundaries, we must work collectively to have an effective regional counter-terrorism measure, he further stated. While decrying the emerging pattern of coup d'etat in West Africa, where soldiers have truncated the popular mandate, Tinubu charged ECOWAS to stand firm in defense of democracy. We must stand firm on democracy. There is no governance, freedom and rule of law without democracy. We will not accept coup after coup in West Africa again. Democracy is very difficult to manage, but it is the best form of government. Video shows more detail.
Attendance, this is perhaps the meeting with the highest attendance of the heads of state and government. Peaceful political transitions in our region are always reassuring to our stability and is testimony of our deepening democracy.
Speaking through an interpreter, President of Guinea-Bissau and outgone chair of the ECOWAS Authority, Umaru Embalo, lauded Nigeria for her efforts towards sustenance of peace and democracy, but illuminates persistent regional threats.
Mesdames et messieurs,
in this perspective, I would like to remind you how important and urgent it is for us to consider other ways of mobilizing financial resources from each member state, with our strategic partners in order to create the necessary environment to operationalize our action plan against terrorism.
Subsequently, President Bola Tinubu emerged as the new chairman of the ECOWAS after his predecessor and immediate past president Muhammadu Buhari, who previously held the position from 2018 to 2019. According to a statement released by the special advisor to the president on special duties, communications and strategy, the new chairman of the sub-regional body, President Bola Tinubu, stated that insecurity and creeping terrorism were stunting the progress and development of the region. He says on peace and security, the threat has reached an alarming level and needs urgent actions in addressing the challenges. Indeed, without a peaceful environment, progress and development in the region will continue to remain elusive. In this regard, we must remain committed to the utilization of all regional frameworks at our disposal to address the menace of insecurity. The president, who further noted that there is also the regional plan of action on the fight against terrorism 2020 to 2024, says, I will ensure that we immediately harmonize these plans and mobilize resources as well as the political will towards the actualization of the initiatives. We must work collectively to have an effective regional counter-terrorism measure. The president further asserts that we must stand firm on democracy. There is no governance, freedom and rule of law without democracy. We will not accept coup after coup in West Africa again. The new ECOWAS chair had started off in Guinea-Bissau by giving Nigerian troops a morale booster when he commended the military for the enhanced stability in the region.
We assure you of our commitment to peace and democracy across, not only in West Africa sub-region, but around the world. And hearing that the allowances are paid up to date, we continue to build a virile force. We are very proud of you. And we will not abandon you at any given time. Nigeria depends on you. Nigeria will show the world that you are responsible and you are focused.
In the last 13 years, exports of Nigeria to Guinea-Bissau have increased at the rate of 23.3% annually, while the nominal GDP of the ECOWAS is pegged at $816 billion.